So today, just back from a client appointment, and again, it's great to be getting out and about and actually sitting down face to face in person with your clients to talk about their business and understand a bit more about how they're doing and what their plans are. So today's meeting came about when we were looking at year-end figures for a client, and it's a client who has a once-a-year type service with us at the moment. And out of the review of the year-end accounts, the client had a concern around how their current year was going, and the concern was that their profitability had shifted massively, and they were concerned about what that meant in terms of their business bank balance and their ability to draw money out of the business, which they felt they needed to increase their level of earnings from the business for their own family circumstances. And this is a client who has recently had a new baby, and so this is all very important stuff. So I agreed I would come out and do a complimentary client review meeting with them to look at their current year figures and see what way the figures looked. So the client looks after their own bookkeeping, and we were able to spot quite quickly that there were a few anomalies in the bookkeeping that needed to be fixed, which actually turned the level of profitability into a much more positive position. And we're able to sort of guide the client through the fact that even though certain costs have been increasing and there is a number of other operational matters that they've got to look at within their business, that overall the business is stable, i.e. the amount of profit that the business is currently generating is enough to cover its tax bill and to pay them the level of dividends and salary that they're currently taking from their company. It does mean that the business isn't growing per se, so their bank balance in the business has got a certain amount in it and will probably stay that way in certainly the short term. So we talked through some of our plans they have to maybe grow or expand, and there's a few operational matters, there's a few pricing and sales process stuff that can be done. Point that I'm making is that it's really useful to speak to your accountant more often than once a year. It gives you more valuable insights. It also means you can take some action on your results to make a difference before your year end, and it can either jolt you into taking action to change your figures or pacify you that the figures aren't as worrying as maybe you first thought. So some food for thought there, and something we'll be continuing to do with our clients as the year progresses.